We are not going to break the media's obsession with polls, but I've been trying to help the viewers' understanding of polls. And so polling over the years has faced a bunch of challenges. The answering machine was the first big challenge, that pollsters would call a home and a machine would answer. It would throw off the system. It took them years to figure out how to deal with the answering machine problem. Then came cell phones. They didn't know how to poll cell phones at all for years and years. Then they finally penetrated the cell phone. I'm just pointing that out to viewers. I know you know all of that, just so they can understand that polling has been changing its techniques and its methods constantly in response to new developments. Trump is a new development, and it seems to me that Trump is this particular challenge for polling, and they're using their methods that end up showing Trump with a 20-point lead in New Hampshire. He gets a 10-point win. Is there something in the polling of Trump that the media has to be very, very careful of?
I just think in general right now, we learned in 2022 that if you center your understanding of American politics around polling, you're taking an extraordinary risk, right? The polls did not actually predict or explain what was going to happen in the election. And I think we have to take all polling now with a grain of salt. I think part of what probably happened last night is that more independent voters probably showed up than many of the pollsters anticipated. That certainly, which could explain why he didn't do as well, because the independent voters tended to vote for Haley, right? That would be an explanation. I don't really know that for sure. But I will tell you that in general, since Dobbs happened, and I began to think that Dobbs may have broken the Republican Party in some ways, that even for the 20-30% of Republicans who are not MAGA, it was just a bridge too far. It was too much. They couldn't handle it. And that the Republican Party now has even become deeply unattractive and ugly to Republican voters. And so since Dobbs in 2022, they've continued to struggle. They just aren't winning elections. They're not getting their voters to turn out. They're struggling in these early states. MAGA is a failed politics. As Nikki Haley, by the way, said, MAGA lost in 2018, 2020. And in the last 2 years, we've done an extraordinary thing. The party in power always loses seats in modern American history. We gained ground in 2022. We gained ground in 2023. And that's because the most powerful force in our politics today is fear and opposition to MAGA. It's far more powerful than disappointment in Joe Biden and the Democrats. And the Republicans, instead of running away from this politics, they're doubling down on what has been an absolutely failed politics in recent years. And I think Democrats should be optimistic about what we can do in 2024.